Hey, we're the Massholes. We're on the West Coast. We're the West Coast Massholes. We're the Massholes on the West Coast. We were from Mass. We were holes when we're there, but we came out here and now we're West Coast Massholes. Hi, everybody. Welcome to West Coast Massholes. I'm Todd Anderson. I am not late. Where's Josh? Where's Josh? There's Josh Wingate. He is also not late, but he thinks I'm late, but I'm not late. And not only am I not late, but look, I voted.
If you're not early, you're late, kid.
What are you talking about?
If you're not early, you're late.
That's not true.
Quintessential right here.
Oh, that's the Massachusetts. You're enjoying some Dunkin'?
I got my Dorchester Brewing Company t-shirt on. Yeah.
Did you have some microbrews over at the Dorchester Brewing Company?
Your accent sucks.
Fine. Fuck off.
Okay, I have an announcement. Here we go. Ready?
All right. What is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, with this week's West Coast Massholes Gripe of the Week, your own in-house whiny boy, Todd Robert Anderson. Yay! What's your gripe of the week today, Todd?
All right, my gripe is this. I saw this, this op-ed piece, yeah, that's a Dunkin' Donuts cup.
Yeah,
you want to keep talking about that, or do you want me to do the gripe? I mean, you had the whole lead in, and now you're distracting with a cup.
Okay, I'm just sorry. I'll put it down.
Is there nothing in there?
I just finished it.
Bullshit.
You didn't finish it.
You're like one of these crappy actors who uses an empty cup when you're acting,
And they just like fucking talk like there's nothing in their fucking hands, and it's just like all over the place. Never.
All right, here's my gripe. I saw this guy, this op-ed piece, and he was saying that the Democrats, the left, has become as bad as the George W. Bush years. And they've just replaced religious fundamentalism with what he called woke fundamentalism. And I have a question. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is woke fundamentalism? And how is woke anything changing anything? It's not being litigated. What is being litigated right now, as far as I can tell, in states like Florida and Texas and all that, is anti-wokeism. Legislation is happening there. But how the fuck has woke fundamentalism done anything remotely like the George W. Bush? It doesn't make sense, Josh. That's what I'm saying. This narrative from conservatives and people who call themselves liberals but are really conservatives is nonsense. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, Josh.
And that's your gripe of the week, starring Todd Robert Anderson. Brought to you by Dunks. Regular means cream and sugar, you stupid fucks. Yeah. We got to rebrand that woke fundamentalism. It needs to be rebranded. That's not very catchy. It needs to be like wokeism.
Wokeism, sure, but what does that mean? What is woke fundamentalism?
I don't know. All I know is I
can understand how you can be a fundamental Christian, but there's no fucking woke doctrine anywhere. There's no woke Bible, is there? How are you a fundamental woke person? Doesn't make sense.
You just gotta not like white straight males, and then you're woke. Everything else is sacred. Every life is sacred except for white straight males, and then you're considered woke.
Is that true?
I don't know. It sounded like something they would say.
Are you a replacement theorist, Josh? Have you gone to the other side? I'll tell you what, though, I'm all for replacing all the white people. I got no problem with it. Go ahead, replace me.
Remember that You remember that Eddie Murphy sketch on Saturday Night Live? He was the reggae singer in like the Elks Lodge.
Kill the white
and
people?
The song was like, yeah, kill the white people, but buy my record first. Oh, kill the white people, but buy my record first.
We're gonna
That
get
was my
shut down. If you keep
cover.
doing that. Stop stealing.
That was my cover. Yeah.
Of yeah.
The
I
cover
remember
song. So we just have to pay him royalties from all the money we make here. Oh, wait.
Wait, what? I don't know what he's talking about. Royalties.
Yes.
What are you doing in
those?
Massachusetts? You're in Massachusetts. Why are you there?
Losing my skull. No, I have a family member who is soon to say farewell and break on through to the other side. So we're coming to see him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thank you. Yeah, it's a wild thing to confront.
Yes.
And be, in that place. So, but it's also an honor, and we were able to bring my daughter and bring great joy and great upliftment. So that was nice. That was nice. But yeah. I was just down. So I grew up in Quincy, Mass. Squantum specifically, in the road that I grew up on drops down into the ocean. It's really, really stunningly beautiful. It was when I first contemplated the infinite relativity of the universe and how infinitely small and how infinitely large we are at the same time. But I'm not going to get into some,
Philosophical thing.
not even philosophy. Yeah, like that could even be like quantum mechanics and physics and all that. And I know that's too much for your brain to comprehend, so I would keep it simple. I was down there considering what I would say. I was going to shoot a little selfie video for my uncle, and it's kind of in a heady space, and this beautiful white crane flew and landed about 20-25 yards ahead of me. Just started crabbing and fishing for little something or others right along the shoreline. It was just a magical moment. It was really beautiful. And then it kind of calmed me down, and then I recorded a video. So it was nice. That was my morning. And then
You recorded
a
video? A video? What video?
A selfie video just to send to my uncle who's in hospice. Just kind of a little farewell message of sorts. So it was just not a normal thing. And then when the crane, I don't know, kind of just romanticized it, made it more beautiful. So I would share it with you, Massholes followers, all one of you. And I will say thank you. Well, I'm done.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's all you got today, but we've still got how much? We got 6.5 minutes left on the timer. I've already done my complaint of the week. You explain why you're a mess. Who are you looking at?
No, it's just pictures on the wall.
Oh, you're getting distracted by shit on the wall? You're doing a show. I mean, I know you're saying goodbye to a loved one right now, and you're going through a lot of emotional stuff, but you've got to focus on the show.
Blursh doesn't pay. Blursh doesn't pay. Blursh doesn't pay. Everybody knows that Blursh doesn't pay. I do what the fuck I want. Yes, this is what happens when Josh Wingate ends back in Massachusetts. He loses his marbles.
Goes punch drunk. Crazy. When you were at the Dorchester Brewing Company, did you run into a lot of massholes? Was there a lot of massholery?
This is a pretty radical one, this place. It wasn't a lot of massholery there. It's pretty cool. I think the owner is openly LGBTQIA, and they have like rainbows, and a lot of their branding has like unicorns and rainbows, and very open and all inclusive, and very non-traditional Massholeian culture. And like one of the workers had a mustache and a giant mullet. I was like, that's pretty rad.
That's cool.
Yeah, but and it was, yeah.
Did you hook up with anybody?
My cousin, that we just keep it in the family.
Your cousin. Wait, you're
Well, I
from
guess,
Massachusetts, not Maine. Why are you having sex with your cousin? Jesus. That's
I
up
didn't
north, New
have
England.
sex with him. You said hook up. I didn't say sex. You said sex.
I didn't say sex. I said
You
hook
said
up.
hook up, and
Yeah, I mean,
and
the
then you
sex was
just said
implied.
sex.
And you said you had sex with your cousin. That's what you just said.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't say that. You said that.
No, I didn't.
say
I
that.
said, who'd you hook up with? And you directly after said, my cousin. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't say I had sex with my cousin, but
yes, you did. Because I asked, who
No,
did you
no,
hook up with?
no,
And you said, my cousin.
no. I
That's
like
it.
beer.
Bye, Ginny. God damn these cats. They constantly meow at me. So you like beer and you want to overturn Roe versus Wade? Is that
How to answer a question whether or not there are any laws that control the body of a man? I will do that. I won't answer any of your questions that you're actually asking, and I'll just become a Supreme Court judge, because that makes sense, right? Somebody who isn't open and truthful and clear on their motives should be in charge of all of the laws
you're
of
right?
our federal government.
You're right. Because what country is this?
Germany.
America.
Oh,
America.
oh,
America. God damn
actually,
it.
I thought Germany. Actually, Germany's probably way more liberal than we are now.
Well, no, they have a rising tide of white supremacy over there too.
Oh,
They've developed a Nazi problem just as we have, unfortunately.
oh.
But they have more laws on the books to prevent things like Tucker Carlson from happening.
Mm.
You know, our First Amendment is all about protecting the rights of Nazis to spread hate. They have that. Cultism's illegal in Germany.
Oh.
Good for you guys. I mean, it's like they lost World War II, and people were like, you committed war crimes and did a Holocaust, and they're like, hey, you know what we should do now is make Nazism illegal, which they did. They made cultism illegal, so you can't fly a swastika flag. Us, on the other hand, you know, we fought a civil war to end slavery, but we're like, First Amendment, keep flying those Confederate flags. They should be fucking illegal. That's just me. If you're a First Amendment person, free speech, Elon Musk, fuck you. Nazism should be illegal. If it's free speech, you know what I mean? But you can't use free speech if it is a call to violence. You know, that's the caveat. If you instigate violence, that's not a part of free speech. But I don't understand how flying a Nazi flag isn't an invitation to violence. That's what I don't get. Do you get that?
Oh, same thing with Confederate flag. I don't get that either.
Yeah.
They're both losers. Like, you're like celebrating the losing team, and the losing team were a bunch of assholes that, had clear racial or anti-Semitic and or homophobic. Yep, there's homophobic, anti-Semitic, pretty sure white supremacy on both sides of those. And maybe not on the Civil War. That was more clearly about wanting to own people and make them work for you.
Yes.
Yeah, all positive, great motives, you guys. And let's celebrate those and fly their flag.
Yeah. No shit.
That's what you support, and yet teeth are falling out of your face.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
We should start our own militia. I was reading about, like militias down on the border that work in concert with ICE in the border patrol and all that. They work in concert with the government, but they're their own independent little armies of white dudes stopping people of color at the border. And I was thinking, what if we start our own militia? Maybe we should, and call it the Violent Anti-Violence Militia. And we squelch violence with our own violence.
The VAV militia, the VAV militia.
There goes
Violent,
decay.
violent, anti-violent militia. I think we should. Can we have patches, and the patches be unicorns?
Yeah, why not? I'm
Okay.
all for it.
And we get to fight Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to
Okay.
be a well-armed, well-regulated armed militia.
I like this.
Violence against violence. It's very simple. We just gotta. Do you have money for guns?
Shh.
They're very expensive.
Plead the fifth. I'm going to start learning all of this language so I can infiltrate. I could be a good infiltrator. We have to
Oh,
erase all these episodes of this show so they don't find me on the Google. And I'll be like, I was amongst the Hollywood elites, because they're going to know who I am at some point. I mean, can't erase all of my history, but
yeah, that's
we got to
true.
make sure that they don't get my motives based off of this
Yeah.
show.
Although if they Google you at this point, they'll probably think you're some kind of vampire, given all the vampire programming that you're involved
Programming. You know, I haven't been in that much programming that's vampire. I've actually been in more skinhead and like dumb thug white boys roles than vampire roles. So they might think I'm like,
They might think you're.
I might be a star in their community.
That's true.
We
I mean,
don't
you certainly,
know.
you certainly look like a white supremacist.
Thank you. It pays well.
All right, that's it. That's West Coast Massholes. We have just one more thing to say. Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis. Eat your own fishy.
There it is. See you next time on West Coast Masshole. This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.